A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. Arenado and Stanton preparing to do battle. Coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Colorado, the second baseman, number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
A man at second with 1 down, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump, and he did just that, and is safely into third.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope, at the ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back. And the warning track. He makes the catch. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Left up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 11 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. The second for one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 3. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Standing in, Max Muncy. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. A runner on first with 2 away. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Daniel Murphy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two balls, no strikes. The count to the Rockies' designated hitter.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line and right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Grounded to short. Gregorius is there. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Stepping in, Mark Reynolds. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hitter, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Didi Gregorius, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Count remains at 0-2. Sanchez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying one into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Stepping up now, Luke Voigt, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Luke Voigt.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Hampson is up with it. And that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Yanks. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Ian Desmond. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He'll try it again. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0. Strike called. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still trail it here 3-1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they've said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
There's a swing and a drive hit well onto left field. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. Throw into second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And now there's ball four as this goes straight to the backstop.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hicks on second. Puig on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball
high and deep to left center field. Looking up is Tapia. Out of here into the big hitters bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Torres. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 3 runs already home here.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
The bat, number 9.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Into the box, Trevor Story. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Standing in, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reynolds has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-1, here it comes. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you
Now
fall
batting.
behind in the count. 1 and 2,
Manny.
you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Manny Pena. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside 2-1. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Digging in, Garrett Hampson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Softly hit to short. Barehanded at his knees. In time. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So digging in now, Luke Voigt. First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Oh,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit. And that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. But the throw is low, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. In now, Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
The 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
LeMahieu at second. Hicks on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. Two and one, here it is. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 7-6 game.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Chris Russin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Russin has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Russin, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hit hard to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Max Muncy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads. So this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hit hard up the middle. Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The designated hitter,
Boy, you know, D-Roll, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. One and one. Here it is. This is line to left. Tapia is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 8-6. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after.
Leading off for Colorado, the left fielder, Tapia.
Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 0, Adam.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Fine line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and this is called a foul ball, maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado, a hit in 2 tries so far. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Waved down and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, Gary
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Story plays it in. And the throw first is in time. One gone. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tapia is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The lead stands patted. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's gone 2 for 6. Here's a high pop-up. Gregorius calls for it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
3-2, full count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Once again, a 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Blackman is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And deep to right center. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Rockies 6. Back here in the Bronx, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in, Manny Pena. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider finds the zone for a strike. On the year, Hampson is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Here's the 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
The third baseman, Matt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Looking up is Tapia. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, he's not.
Jake McGee comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jake McGee.
Into the box now, Torres. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Still even at 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. McGee benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Didi rewards. So we'll dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer. There was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
McGee comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Popped up. Pena over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 10-6 ball game. So striding in, Raimel Tapia. He'll start.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Green, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. Quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Next for Colorado, the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a whirl and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as the lead holds at 10-6. Mike Dunn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu in terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn. He's a .333 hitter. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Popped him up. Pena shading to his right. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. Has a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up. Hampson waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 1 for 2. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Hampson. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yankees. Striding forward now is the DH. Daniel Murphy has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in now, Trevor Story.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Mark Reynolds. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, catcher.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing with that pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss, and struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Adam Ottavino claims the win out of the pen, his first. German Marquez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please